Do it, do it. Ah, there we go. Clean glasses. Yeah, I know. I started the stream a while ago. Let me make sure everything's working. We got mic on. Desktop audio might be a little low. Yeah, streaming. My head looks super big from this angle. It's fine. I know I got a big head. What I do all my brain stuff with. Yeah, I think we're all good. Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to check. Is Gazzard working? Yes. Or Goba. Goba working. Okay. So I think it's been like, it's been a week since my last stream. I know I think in my last one I was like, I'm just gonna stream tomorrow, but yeah, it didn't happen. I started playing Grounded released. It's a game by Obsidian where you play like these kids and like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of thing. It looked interesting. I'd seen it before, but since it released, I figured I'd just give it a shot. And ended up getting like addicted to it. I played it for like a week straight. Yeah, I still didn't beat it, but I was starting to get real. I was kind of getting bored with it. Or I was getting into it. Like it's a good game, but I was getting to this point where like I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like I want to beat it, but I don't want to spend more time on it. And I know it's still going to be like a long time before I actually finish that game. It's a very slow game, especially if you're not like using any guides or anything and you're playing it for the first time. Because it does a really good thing where you like you have to figure everything out yourself mostly. I mean, some stuff is pretty you know, explained, but there's a lot of stuff that it's just like you got to explore to find things. So yeah, I've been enjoying it and build like this big base with all these zip lines running all over the map, slaying bugs. I started my first save on like too high a difficulty. When I went to set like a custom game, I didn't realize that. I mean, it makes sense now that I've looked at it again, but yeah, when you set the difficulty level in the custom settings, that's like how difficult the enemies are. I don't know, I just kind of expected it to be an option, not just like something at the top. And I didn't really look at it. So it was just set to WoW because that's what I had it set on when I went into custom. But I wanted to turn the equipment durability off because I find that to be annoying. Especially in a game where you're like constantly collecting stuff to rebuild your armor. I don't know. It feels like a time waste. And the game's already, like, I think I'm right, because the game is already a huge time sink. Dog doing her thing. Yeah, so I did that, but I ended up having to like start over because like the WoW difficulty is just really annoying. And it's really hard for like a solo player. I also played it in a group, but I don't know, my teammate just kind of ghosted. So I started playing solo because I was actually into it. Anyway, I put like 80 hours or something into it over a week. But I'm gonna do this now. So let me open some stuff up here. Oh, other than that, I have done something else. I finally bit the bullet. I created a TikTok, I created a Twitter. I've had an Instagram for a little while now, but I'm running that now. Wasn't there another thing that I did? I feel like there's one more that I was looking at. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. That's it. I'm also on DeviantArt, Twitch, if you're here, or YouTube, if you're there. I'm on Reddit. All of these are at /ColioWings, so you can find me on everything I've got my name on everything, which is cool. One of the good things. And I've just been like releasing things very slowly on those to maybe build more of a following. Hopefully when I get done with this, I can start releasing like screenshots of the games with like a link to the Steam page. Basically, I'm starting to get the ball rolling on marketing stuff. I know it's really important. And all I need is for like one of the sites to grab some traction, and should hopefully like feed into each other, give me more traction on lots of other things. And I don't know, the whole point of it is to get more wish lists on Steam, because you need wish lists to get traction. And then the more people I get to buy my game at launch, the more reviews I get, which also is a big help. Like positive or negative, just any sort of reviews. I mean, positive's best, but even like bad reviews, still like you have to get a certain amount of reviews before you're like can even be placed on Steam or something. I don't know. That's what I've been reading. So I just need like some traction, some foot traffic or something. Otherwise, my game's not going to do anything. So yeah, I've been kind of doing that. That's really it. Yeah, I'm doing like the bare minimum of marketing stuff. I really hate social media. I have a problem. I've talked about it before, but it all started with Facebook. But I don't know. Social media just like it doesn't work for me very well because I'm so I don't know. I just don't have the right personality fit for social media, I don't think. But I think as long as I treat it as like purely business, that's why my name is always ColioWing on all of them, because that's like my professional name as far as I'm concerned. So I'm never gonna do like what I hear about in news stories and stuff, people going on rants and stuff. That's not me. In fact, I'm probably, unless it's like a really good like message or something, I'm probably not going to respond to anything, any like hint of criticism. I'm just going to be like, nope, because I don't deal with criticism very well. But I still have to get over that if I'm going to be a solo dev and do solo marketing. So yeah, I did those ones. I was trying to think of like what else I can do. There's like Snapchat and there's Tumblr. Those are two that I skipped. I figured TikTok is the most popular thing right now, and I've got a lot of like GIFs and videos I can upload. None of them have music. I don't know if the music would be required. I've got some music I could put on the videos, but I decided against it. I figured like just a no sound video would be okay to show off some art and animation. I don't think TikTok allows sharing images. That's one thing that is a limitation. Twitter, you can share whatever you want. And Instagram, same kind of deal. Instagram's got like, you gotta have a 3-second long video or something for it to count. So some of my videos I have to stretch out to be a little longer. TikTok, you can actually have like up to 10 minutes or something. So they don't care. Okay, let me scroll down. Find my to-do list. Alright, we've done the export. I've updated the GameMaker twice because I had another update. Nothing broke, I don't think. Actually, I haven't tested it, so something might have broke. I put everything in. The next is doing the overworld ship light. Right, that was the last thing we did, is we put all this stuff in. So I need to get these lights. But, oh yeah, I wanted to do this off stream. I totally forgot about it. Man, I got so sidetracked. I needed to figure out where the origin point is for the ship lights. I never did that. Crap. Maybe I should just skip that and do that off stream. Because, yeah, I need to go on my tablet and figure out, like, where the origin point's supposed to be set. I'm going to attach those lights where they're supposed to go, so I'm going to skip the ship lights for now. Let's do the overworld plane, because that one I can do here. Okay, so I think the best thing to do is to insert it. Where's my overworld stuff? World map. Yeah. Okay, so this is where I put seagulls in. I think the plane's gonna behave similar to a seagull. The idea is that when you're on the map, it just randomly, a plane may appear, maybe like, I don't want it to appear too often. I might do like a 1 in 10 or something that it appears. It can only appear if the mini game isn't on the map as well, which I'll have to figure that out later. But the idea is that it appears somewhere at the bottom and just kind of flies from bottom to top. It's supposed to be like showing its banner to the beaches, right? So I'll probably have like a range between like here and here, just a small little area that it can spawn in. It'll just go straight up. And then it'll have a random banner. So easy. I don't know. Let's just start with a new object. I feel kind of bad that I haven't worked on the game for like a week. Well, that's like 2 days because I took 2 days off. Well, okay, I did the stream, so I did work on it between those 2 days, but it's just a long period of time that I took a break there. I don't know. Like, in a way, I really enjoy that I found a game that I could just kind of immerse myself into. It's not too often I come across games like that. Like some games that I'll just play for a day or two and they'd be fun. But I really like the kind of like game that I can just binge on for a while. So I'm not really like, I'm kind of upset by it, but I'm not totally upset by it. And it is important to actually like continue playing games while you do game dev because you remember things, right? You take notes from looking at what other people do right and wrong. What's fun, and you get inspiration from it. So it is still important to play. Probably not to that extent though. I need to like, I don't know, I feel like I do need to maybe rein it in a little bit. But I'm just not good at it. Usually I just binge stuff, right? If I watch a Netflix show, I'll binge it from start to finish. Or if I'm playing a game that I like, I'll try and complete it, you know, because if I ever quit it, I know that I'll have trouble finishing it. I always feel bad for not finishing it. If I read like a manga, I'll usually just binge it from chapter 1 to current. So it's just kind of my personality, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Alright. I'm stalling. What do I do here? Where's my stuff? Mini games, playing. All these blank. Right? These are supposed to have sprites. Did something break? Oh, they're in here. Why aren't they showing up in this? Oh, there we go. I I guess they just didn't load. Alright, it's this one. Plane top. Oh, I'm doing collision map. Right. This. There we go. Alright, creation event. I've really, it's going to take me a minute to get going on programming again. It's been a couple months, hasn't it? Since the last time I've been messing with this. So, it'll take me a bit to just get going. This is what this stream is good for, though. Kind of forces me to take the dive. I think that's one of the benefits of streaming. Alright, so first step. The plane is not facing the correct direction. So let's fix that. I don't remember how image angle works. That's not a good start. But I know this much. Alright, 0 is the way it's facing. 90 should make it face up, right? Because it goes, yeah, it goes counterclockwise. Alright, so 90 should get it facing up. That's step 1. Step 2 is putting it where it goes. So x equals random range. That's fine. Alright, let's use iRandom. And then I need my 2 numbers. So I can click on world map. I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't because my camera's in the way. In the bottom left, there's an X and Y coordinate. I'm just figuring out where they are. So my X coordinate is like 750 to 1250. So 750 to 1250. So that's how I got those numbers. I mean, I don't really need to do a Y. But honestly, I could set this up when I create the object, which would actually be better. So I'm not going to do this. Where am I going to create this object? That's another thing. So whatever creates the seagulls, which I think is the camera in the world map. Scaffolding, world map, camera. Is not the camera. Put it on like the land or the water now. Playing the search for the code game. I mean, something creates seagulls, right? Yeah, something creates traffic too, so where is that stuff at? Well, let's look at the world map and see what objects are in the room. Alright, so we have, oh right, we have objects that create stuff like parking lot, traffic island. Oh no, that's the thing that's already in the thing, in the world. World map spawn, that's what it's called. Honestly, that was unnecessary. I could have put that on the camera. Page spawner. World map spawn. At least it's all in one place. Alright, so this is where we create our thing. Alright, how do I do a 10% again? I gotta look all this stuff up. Alright, random. Alright, if random 1 is less than 0.7. Okay, that should be a 10% if I did that right. Is that really the one I've been using? Yeah, I've been using random 1. Random 1 equals 1. Oh, right, because it's a huge fraction. Okay, yeah, I think that's 10%. Is 10% too little? 10% is pretty normal. Not common, but it's normal. Okay, so we'll go with 10%. I also say, need to know if the icon's there or not. I'll just have to make a note. Once I create the minigame icon, then I'll throw it in here. I've done it in the wrong place. Oh, fuck. I got rid of my thing that I wrote. It was 750 to 1250. That's the x coordinate. Y coordinate is room height plus like 100. Depth. Alright, where's the plane in relation to birds? I guess the plane would be above birds. So birds are at -1. Helicopters at -1. I'm gonna put the plane at -2. So it's above those things. And I'm gonna make a note of it. We want to make plane. OW. What is this? Bar structure. That's new. I hope it's not necessary. It doesn't look like it's necessary, but that's new. What that is. Something with the update. At least it doesn't seem to have broken my old code. God, that would have sucked. If it broke every instance create, and I had to go through it, like Gazzard. I would spend so much time trying to fix that. I'm glad that that's an optional thing. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. Maybe later. Alright. That creates the plane where it's supposed to be at the depth. We'll add, if the mini game is on the map, then it won't create it. But yeah, gotta roll like at least a 10% no minigame, then it will create it. And then in the object itself, we'll figure out what banner it's. Or I can create the banner here, right? I'll figure out the banner bit. Nothing really else to do here. We can just do F event. Alright, how fast do birds fly? This one I used apply random range 1 to 10, which has to equal a 10. I wonder if I should just rewrite this. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, I guess I do want to see this actually happen, so let's just do like 0.9 to start with. I'll change it. That way it's just more likely to happen. Alright. So it's just y minus minus. I think the plane's gonna go a little bit faster than birds. .5, so just a little bit faster. Actually, how fast is a helicopter? A helicopter moves at 1. Alright, so birds and helicopter move the same speed. I don't know if maybe I want to like double the speed of the plane. I'll do 1.5 for now. You know, just a little bit faster, but maybe I want to. Alright, is there anything else? Oh, right. No, it's fine if it goes during the night. Though I think it should mostly be at the day. It could fly at night. I've got the lights for it. I think. Do I have light? Oh, that's right. I was going to use normal light. Oh no. We'll let it fly at night. Though it seems weird to fly a banner at night. So actually we won't have it fly at night. So I need to include. Okay, here we go. Global time. Less than. I don't remember my time. I think it's an initialize. There we go. 16 a second, 360, 24, night starts at 64.80, and it lasts for 6 minutes. So, okay, 21.2 is when dusk starts. And 36 is dawn. Okay, I think it's fine if it comes out in dawn. Let's have it just be till like 54. We'll just do, yeah, we'll do like 54 or 50, 55. So if it's less than 55,000, then it's too close to nighttime and it shouldn't spawn. That'll keep it during the day. It's moving. We need a shadow. So draw. Have a bird open. Copy that. Paste it here and see what's different. So the shadow should be about like that. Okay, that'll all work. Okay, so that's the plane. We can test it. Where's the initialize? Should go to the world map, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's test it. Let's make sure everything's working real quick. For running test. Should work. Quickly do this. 3. Yeah. Oh, I don't press 1 now. Right. One didn't go back to programming, did it? Or did it? I don't. Yeah, I think it did. It just didn't show the screen. Why is the screen not showing anymore? Oh, there it goes. That's weird that it takes a minute to actually load the screen. Okay, whatever, I'm gonna test it. Yeah, there it goes, there's the screen. I don't know why it takes a minute to actually bring the screen up now. Alright, so the plane should just show up now. I mean, there's a 10% chance that it doesn't show up. Yeah, it's got to rebuild the game because I just did a clean install. My diet's going okay, though I haven't lost much weight, which is weird to me because I've been drinking only water. I've cut out most junk food, so I'm definitely consuming way less calories, but I'm not losing weight very fast. I think I've only dropped like 4 pounds, like consistently. I fluctuate a lot, which I know it's like 2 pounds a month, but I'm not exercising at all. I'm just dieting. I guess it's working. Maybe I need to start exercising more. Beat it up a bit. I miss drinks. You know what? There's something I forgot to do. Add it to the list. Right, so something I have to code is not sure where to put this at. It's after I do the doc stuff, doc UI. Alright, after I do the doc UI, I need to do icon sequence, I guess I'll call it, so that only certain areas of the game can be accessed when you've reached a certain milestone. I'm gonna say icon sequence global. So did I get that working? I do have the saving and loading. but I think it'd be better to do that when I have the dock, because I need the dock UI to actually have a sequence, because it relies on that. Is this opening it? God. There it goes. Alright, let's hit 3. You should be able to see this in a sec. Okay, there we go, it's barking. Oh wow, that's a big plane. Okay, yeah, I gotta make it like a quarter size. Forgot about that. It's also not animated, so I need to animate it. But all that can be done. Alright, well, it basically worked. Why is there so much lag now? It just felt like it was more lag than the usual. That's the stage. Enemies in this stage? There they go. The crab stage. Almost got fine. Things seem to be working pretty well. Have to make those crabs spawn a little faster. I'll do that part of the balancing thing later. See this plane again. So it's huge. At least it's in the right spot. Oh, back in. Whoa! Wow. He comes in with a charge. Oh, I got hit. I got hit again. Okay, it's all working. Kind of like playing the game again. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, wow, that was close. The hitbox. Got like a forgiving hitbox. Alright, cool. Let's see if that... I hope you got to see all that. Looks like everything's working now. Alright, cool. Right. So, too big. I'm pretty sure it's 0.25. I need to look at the player ship real quick. In player. .25. God, my typing. That doesn't help that I'm kind of off. I should do this because right spot. There we go. Alright, let's test that again. Right size. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's about the right. I might want to make it tall. I might want to give the ship a shadow too. Everything else on the screen's got a shadow. Might just look good if the ship has like a tiny shadow. Now that I look at everything. All right, let's I pressed the wrong button there. That button. Close this. Make sure it actually swapped over correctly. Okay. So if I want to make this taller, I just do this to be at like 50. Try that. And I'm also curious about giving the ship a shadow. I wonder why the ship has an angle. Might have been for something that I had in the past, but I'm not using anymore. I have angle equals 0 here. I think I tried... I don't remember. I might have tried having it work at an angle, and then I cut that, but the code's still in here. I don't remember. Oh, I know why I have an angle, because I don't want to change the hitbox. Okay. No, this is good. Okay, so let's do this. Alright. So this is where we create the shadow of this thing. Instead of image angle, it's now angle. And then instead of this, honestly, I might have to use the skew one now that I think about it. Alright, yeah, let's use the skew one. It's in player, draw. Alright, that's not necessary. I just want to do sprite index here. Alright, so top left and top right will be weird, but top or bottom left and bottom right need to be where they're actually at. X and Y. Oh, I'm wrong here, aren't I? Because X and Y will put it in the middle. I need it to actually be where it would be. Oh, okay, I think it was right, actually. Let's go back. At least part of it's right. Right width divided by 2. Okay, so oh no, both of these are mine. Right, so sprite height divided by 2. So it would be like the x coordinate or the origin point. We're saying y minus the height of it, so it puts it like halfway down, and then it's going to put it to the left because of this plus. And this will still put it halfway down, but it's going to put it to the right. Or actually, this one's left and that one's right. Okay. That's how I get that part set. Yeah, and I think this one, you just do the same thing, but with the offset, like this plus 10. So, I just do the same thing. But both of these are plus. And is there an offset on the Y? No. Though it might be like more. I'll have to look at it. But I think this will work. The only thing that's missing is this thing doesn't have an angle. Yeah, this one doesn't have an angle. Is there a draw sprite extended version of this? Oh, and then alpha here would just be 0.5. I don't know what broke. Oh, I got rid of this. Yeah, only thing here is I'm missing the image angle. How do I get the angle in? I don't know, because position doesn't actually include angle or image blend. It makes me wonder, how does this one work? Because this one is based off of... Yeah, okay, this one actually is based off of like image X scale and Y scale or angle. Why did I use it? I did image X scale, so it should work. Okay, I know it wouldn't work if you're going up or down. Okay, that's where it will break. If you're going up or down, the shadow would just be facing to the right, which is what it's originally at. These would work because the image X scale changes, and that'll change this. Well, fuck. This implementing the shadow on the ship is not as easy as I thought. I guess to change the angle, I'd have to place where I put all these different XY coordinates. But yeah, I mean, that's really how you change the angle, is you have to do it manually. That's technically possible. It's going to be a lot harder. Like this would be if image angle equals 0. Or if angle. Then you do all this crap. Right, because the angle can only equal 0, 90, or 270. I guess I'm going to do it this way. I don't know if this is even going to be worth it. Now I just do all the points differently depending on which angle it's at. It's the only way I can think to do it. It'd be confusing, but it's not like nothing's really changing other than this XY part, right? No. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be hard to visualize without like drawing. Well, this plus 10 is correct here. It's not going to change. It's just what these coordinates, x and y. The x and y's are going to change. But other than that, everything else will be good. So, but let me think of this. It would be so much easier if I could draw or I had like a piece of paper to write on. You know what? I'm going to get some water. I'm gonna get a piece of paper to write on because it'll just help me visualize. There's a lot of points. A lot of work to do something that might not even keep. Okay, so let me think about this. The ship is like this, right? This is, I don't know if you can see that. This is what the ship looks like normally. The up and down ship. It faces to the right, and then I turn it on the angle 90 degrees to go up, 270 degrees to go down. Okay, so usually the top left is here, the top right is there, bottom left, bottom right. But if we flip it 90, now top right, this is top left, and we have bottom right, bottom left. Flipping the other way, left, left, top right, bottom right. 270. Okay. Figure this out. Okay. And now I just need to figure out what these actually are. So be x minus and plus. This would be x plus and y plus. This is plus, y minus, minus. Okay, those are all the things. Now to get them where they're supposed to be, to get the rotation correct. Alright, so this is top left, and this is 90. So top left is now top right. So we want x plus y plus y plus. Okay. So top right is now bottom right. So x plus y minus. Okay. Bottom right is now bottom left. Is minus minus. And now bottom left, now top left, so minus plus. Okay. That should get everything where it's supposed to be. And the skew should still be right. I might have to do the top Y's. I might do like half the Y, so that the shadow is kind of like squished. But I'm gonna look at it first. It'll be easy enough to do later. And now we do the same thing here. So top left is bottom left, minus minus. Right is top left, so minus plus. Bottom right, top right, plus plus. Bottom left, right, plus minus. Alright. I just have to test that and hope it works. Everything else is good. I hope this draws it based on the image X count. Oh, will it? It might. I think it will, because if the player's shadow actually changes left to right, and I think it was, unless I wasn't looking at that. But if it changes left and right, then that means it uses the X scale and the Y scale to change it from left to right. So it's just applying that already. So it should work. Alright, let me just... Alright, so plane should be higher, ship should have a shadow. If I did things correctly. Ship has a shadow, but looks weird. Yeah, it's getting stretched. Oh, because it's not a quarter size. Oh yeah, this plane looks a lot there. I like the plane. Yeah, I know what's going on because I didn't scale it correctly, I don't think. Oh. And it also looks like it's upside down. Or would it be upside down? Did I do the X and Y's incorrectly? Like, that shadow is definitely upside down. But it is swapping left to right correctly. It's upside down. Or maybe that's not why it's not working. Alright, let me look at it. Right, if equals 0. I don't know. Let's make sure I just type these in correctly, I guess. The top left should be minus plus, minus plus. Top right should be plus plus. Plus minus. Minus minus. That's all right. Why is it upside down? I do one of these wrong? Okay, this is height, width, height, width, height, width, height. If it's x minus sprite width divided by 2, half the width to the left, and it does plus 10, so it's offset to the right a bit, make the shadow lean to the right. I have no idea why this isn't working. I don't know why it's upside down. Did the code change? Actually, that's a good something Game Maker Studio does. Really don't know unless I do keyword help. Don't see why they would have changed it. It's all the same. X1, X2, X3, X4. Angle's got to equal 0 to write this. It's got to equal 90 or to get this. 270. This is all going to be correct. I just have no idea why it's upside down. Really, I don't understand. Like, it makes 0 sense to me. It's like 100% upside down now, right? Why is the size of it changing? I think I know why it is. Sprite width changes. And I think that's what's messing it up. Sprite width seems to be not based on the actual width of the sprite. It's based on like... yeah, okay, I think that's what's happening. Because otherwise this right here wouldn't grow and shrink. It's growing and shrinking because the sprite width is changing per image. And that's probably what's causing this screw up. I've kind of seen that show up before where things look funny. So I can't use sprite width or sprite height because, okay, Here's what I think is happening. Right, because this sprite width, if you cut off like the blank space, it gets shorter, right? This is like using the full thing, and then it cuts off a little on the sides, and then it's the full thing again, and now it's cutting off a different kind of size, about the same. So when it's alternating between these, you're getting different sizes for the sprite. But what I want this number. I want it to just be 283. Oh, I could just use 283. Oh, but if I did that, I'd have to times it by the image X scale. I mean, I could do that. Oh, fuck. Is there a better way to get like actual sprite width and not just like fake sprite width? Doesn't look like it. It's always gonna give. That's really annoying. Why does it give like that kind of sprite width? Like, I'd rather just use this number. This one's got the same kind of issue to where it kind of rocks back and forth. So it's changing the size of it. I mean, this one's 283 in both of them, right? 283, 159. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like use the original numbers and then multiply it to get the right thing. So everything that's sprite width divided by 2 needs to be something else. It needs to be 283 divided by, let's do this. Alright, so we want 283 divided by 2 times image X scale. Or just times 0.25 to get it the right size. Because if I did image X scale, I think it would throw off my left and right. But technically it wouldn't matter, I don't think. Alright, this should give me the correct number every time. And this is my X for all these. Not this one. Oops. So instead of this, we have that. And the problem is if I ever change the size of my sprite, which I shouldn't, I'll just have to remember to change this. It could become a problem in the future. Hopefully not. I should be able to see it if it does become a problem though. Alright, so this height is basically the same thing, just a different calculation. And this, I'll have to do the new one for it as well. Alright, so this one is same thing, only this number changed. So it's actually easy to do. Oh wait, but let's do it here. So we want 159 divided by 2 times 0.25. Yeah. Okay, that should get this one looking correct. And then if this works, I'll do this one. I guess, I don't know, the side one's just gonna look funny until I see it. Alright. Definitely not the right size still, and nothing's changed. Don't understand. It's definitely changing sprites, so it should be working. Is this number just... Right, so this should be x plus 35.375 plus 10. I think it's not worth even doing this shadow thing. I just want to know why it doesn't work. Because it should work in my head. I was like, I could just use this number, 35.375. I mean, I know this is making this calculation, but the way that I can make sure 100% that it's always the same number. I mean, really it should be, but also just looks cleaner. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Alright, so 159. Divided by 2 times 0.5. 75. That's that. Give the exact same result. Okay, I know what's happening. Okay. So it's what I was saying before, but it's backwards. That's what's happening. So it's drawing the sprite, but it's drawing the sprite after this, right? So this top right coordinate's based off of where this is. And that changes in this frame. The top right coordinate is now here. So when I draw it, it's drawing it. I'd have to do it per frame to get it working. Wow, why is this so dumb? And it's probably based off like where the waves are as well, right? So this would be like the top right in here. So this is actually the top right in this one frame. In this frame, the top right is up here, but a little closer in, right here. So that's what's happening. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. Holy cow, how come I haven't seen that in any of the other shadows, right? It's never really been that big of an issue. Like, I have noticed some weird skewing sometimes, but it was never that bad. Like, this one won't have any skewing because it doesn't really change shape. Gonna destroy my shit. See the other ones. It won't change because it doesn't really change much. This one should change a lot. It does get a little weird for a second there, but it's just not that noticeable. Kind of see it now. Yeah, it's like shrinking. It's not that bad. So you hardly notice it. It still looks okay. And the same thing like the crabs and the fish, they just don't change that much from sprite to sprite, but this actually changes a lot, so it's noticeable. I don't know how to fix that. All I can say is, fuck it, it's not working. That or I turn the image index off and just make it 1. I could do that. I could do that. Let's try that. So it doesn't animate. We're not even 1, 0. I don't know if that'll look good. This is my last chance to salvage this. Honestly, it could work as if it was the right size. Only thing I gotta fix now. Why is it not the right size? And if I got rid of the 10, would that fix this? I'm fixing the up, but not the down. I'm gonna compare the up to the down and see which one works. I'm just gonna keep testing. I want to understand this better. Alright, so definitely not the right size or anything. It's like super wide. It's telling me that, okay, it's not. I think I understand why. I think my numbers are backwards, and that's why. I can go ahead and just round this up. I honestly think my numbers are backwards for all this. Alright, reverse the numbers and see if I fixed it. Okay. Definitely not right yet. Because it's too wide now. Is my math wrong? I did 159 divided by 2. 159 being the up and down. Oh, right, because it's including extra from this first one. I probably had to go back to what I was doing before with the sprite width height. Yeah, I think so. I need to do this, but it's got to be the reverse. Oh my god. Alright, so the little number is the height. Because it's not animating anymore, this should give the same number based on that first frame. Though that might change. I don't know if it's... I don't know. The way draw sprite position works just seems so strange to me. Also, this is backwards, isn't it? No, this is right. Did them all. Alright, that's that. Honestly, I shouldn't even be able to see it now if I did it right. Too wide. And I doubt it's because this is backwards. It might be backwards. I'll just try it the other way too. See how that looks. No, definitely, it was right the other way. Alright, I'm gutting it. Let's try something else. I'm just thinking, let's do a little offset. Might just be the all around easier solution. We'll just do like plus 10 on the X. Oh, the image alpha needs to be half. Honestly, that will probably work. 10's too much. Let's try 5. 2 y plus 1. Image alpha 0.5. Alright. That again. The up and down look really good with the extra shadow. It's just the side to side I'm not so sure about. Yeah, like I think the up and down looks really good with the shadow, but for some reason the side doesn't. I don't know what I'd do to fix it. Like I can't really go up and down anymore. I could try and go down 5. I think that'll make it look weird. Also try and go up like 5. Yeah, let's try and go like up 5. If it's behind the ship, you shouldn't be able to see it. You shouldn't be able to see the bottom of it looking weird. It'll probably work. Five might have been severe, but it definitely looks a little better here. I think it needs to be smaller for the side door. Okay, let's try image X scale times like 0.9. Well, actually, this is how I skew it. I didn't do Y scale. Like 0.8. This 5 feels like it was too much. Okay. None of this. We keep the Y scale squish. And actually, we probably want to go like +1 to deal with that offset. Basically, I want the bottom to match where the bottom's supposed to be. I think that'll work if I just squish it a little more. Alright, yeah, let's squish it a little more. Let's go like 0.5. To go like 2 or 3 here. Up for it. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the up and down, this has to change. Okay, yeah, this looks a lot better side to side. But the up and down needs to be like what it originally was. I think that'll be this look. This looks great right here. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so I'm totally cool with that being if it's sideways. We do the original like this. Look at that. Yeah, okay, that looks really good. Now it's got like a little bit of depth to it. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the alien. So well yeah, the alien will be fine because it's got a side. The alien might look a little weird. Like the top one, it doesn't need it, but the side to side one, it might need a little bit of a shadow. Alright, I'm gonna try it out. Add it to the alien and see how it looks. But at least I got the ship working. Been a hell of a detour. This uses image angle, image X scale, image Y scale. Alright. We don't have to use this. And we don't need, instead of saying this, How did I figure out if it was going up? Is up. Okay, if image angle equals 0. Okay. If image angle equals 0, draw the shadow, otherwise it's not going to have shit. I think that'll look good. Alright, let's see how that looks. Broke it. Oh, okay. I know. Forgot to change it here. Fix. Oh, something else is broke. Ah, okay. Sometimes the sprite index equals -1. Draw anything. Sprite index does not exist. Fix that. Try it again. Alright. See what the shadow look like. Coming. Who the hell is he? There he is. Alright. Does look like he has a shadow. I mean, it is better. I was kind of hoping to see like the spike of the fin. Offset enough? Look at it. Try 10 instead. I think the Y is correct. I just want to be able to see like the tip of the fin as a shadow. Oh. Get used to these hotkeys. Hope the screen's been switching correctly. Really should get my laptop so I can actually see the stream. Got to do that. Alright, Aiden, you back. I gotta keep in mind when he like emerges, it needs to look good too. I think I went too far. Or I went too far. The reason I can't see the top of the fin is because it's squished too. I should just get rid of, or make it to where it's not squished as much, but bring it back to 5. Try that again. Get rid of the squish to start with, or time for one. Back to 5. Oh, and seeing as we're getting rid of the squish, we gotta get rid of this, so +0. Okay. Shadow, I think I just need to do like, I think half the squish. Because that's doing what I want. Just needs a little bit then. Why I left this in. So, alright, so half of what we had before is 7.5. And then half of 3 before, so 5. Put it about right. Might want to give the car shadows too now. Because the cars look a little flat on the map. I think it looks perfect. Maybe it needs to go up just a bit. No, it looks about perfect. It just looks like it has a little bit of depth now. Which is what I'm going for. Yeah, I think the only thing I need now is the cars need to have a little depth. They were kind of missing that. They just look like flat little paper cutouts with no shadows. Let's try to give cars that. That's going to be a lot harder though. I gotta figure out one of them, and then once I have one of them, I should be able to just apply it to everything. Alright. Angle here. Are all these the same? Park cars might have been a better one. Oh man, these are all different. Oh, fuck, that's hard. I'm gonna regret this. Got that the park cars just kind of draw them all. I mean, the park cars is the only hard one though. Yeah, everything else uses the same code. The only one that's weird. I could do it, it's just going to stretch it out a lot longer. Alright, first let's just get one working. The spot highway one. I gotta decide whether I like it first before I go changing everything. Alright. So I don't think there needs to be any skew on this. It's basically the same way I did the boat up and down. Which was +5. That was it. 10.5 on the end. Shit! Checking the wrong one. This one. Alright. Traffic Spot Highway 1. I don't know, one of these cars should have a shadow on it. Did this right. Except for I forgot to add angle in. Fuck. Let me fix that real quick. Let's use angle. Alright, go to the bot highway. Some of them have shadows. It actually looks worth doing. Yeah, these shadows, they're just way too long. 0.5 is too much. Okay. Or 5 is probably only like a 2. Let's start with 2 and then crank it down to 1. Because they're so small, they're small shit. And it looks about right. Yeah, and it gives them like a three-dimensional look. Like you can directly compare the guys going south, right? Compare that to the ones going north. They just have that little bit of, that little shadow just gives them a 3D look. So yeah, I'm totally gonna put that on all of them. I think it does make a big difference. Alright, copy that. All these. I mean, to fix it, all I need to do is get rid of the top part. Everything else is the same. If I decide that I don't like it. And then I'm going to have to figure this out for parked cars. Alright, see what all the cars look like now. Minus the parked one. Yeah, I got a nice 3D look now. I think it looks better. It makes them a little more obvious. Like the parked cars are really hard to spot, but these moving cars actually kind of pop out a little more. Just having that little bit of shadow on it. Alright, let's apply that to the parked cars and see if they stand out more with the change. Alright, so enter this. Alright, so to fix this, or to work this out, I think I need to spread all these out. Do like that for all of them. think there's a shortcut for adding a bracket in. Easier than this, but it's easier if I just did first bracket and did the closing bracket later. Fix all the errors. That's good. Now we add this part, but with the correct stuff in it. So it's got to be what I've got down there. Oh, but that's going to change every single time. Well, I guess the easiest thing to do is just copy this and then do the 0.5 later. So I guess I don't know, let's just copy this. I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable now. It usually takes like only a day or two before I like transition pretty well, I think. I think it's just the first like hour or two that it's kind of difficult to transition. Actually, I feel like this could. If I did it like this, great, I should do that more often. Oh, left out the tab. Why did it leave out the? Because it wasn't in the original one. Oops. Okay. See all that. This now. I've done that because I still need the offset. What was it again? It was just like +2. Oh, and the 0.5. Alright, let's do that. The image alphas. Everything should have a shadow now. That should make the parked cars like more obvious. Yeah, those ones down there. What up here? There's one. A little more obvious. A car that actually rotates around. Oh, look at it. It looks pretty good. It's got, I think that little shadow just could pop out a little more. The parked car there. Okay. Like the ones that are left to right don't stand out much because it doesn't have much of a shadow. Yeah, like the traffic, the moving ones definitely pop out. I think because a lot of my parked cars are just like facing sort of left to right, don't really see the shadow much anyway. But I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, helicopter could use a shadow when it's landed. Something I can do. Let's do that. Thing as I'm thinking about it. Probably won't be much different from this one. I'm gonna do like the alien on this one, I think. So minus 1.5 would be +2, +5, +2. I don't remember what it was. What was that? Where's it? It was +5. Oh, it's plus 1 point. Yeah, plus brings it down. Okay, what's broken? What did I do? Got parentheses somewhere, probably. Oh, this is a colon. Semicolon. Cool. Good. The helicopter looks like now. When it's landed, I'll run all the way to the side to see it. Took off already, but I wonder how far the helicopter's shadow is. It looked about the same as the plane. Maybe I need to get the plane a little more. Oh yeah, that looks good. Got a little shadow. Cool. Yeah, let's look at that. Shadow. It's got this shadow distance. It's also got a smaller X scale or scale to it. Do that for the plane. I'm in. Puzzle. Helicopter. Alright. So 0.08. .8. This 50-50, I don't know where shadow dist actually stops at. 50, okay. So if I want the plane to be higher, which I do, it actually has to be just a bit more. I think 75 is going to be too. Let's try it. See. Looks higher. Yeah, it's still not animating. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright. Let's get the plane animating. Did the plane not have any animation? Seems weird. Didn't I animate the propeller? I mean, it's so small, it probably doesn't matter. But, I mean, I animated the propeller to the side. Seems really weird that I didn't do that. Let me look. I didn't just screw something up. Okay. And yeah, I just did not animate the top at all. I guess. Fuck it. Okay, I didn't. It's fine. It's really too small to see anyway. It probably doesn't matter. It's just weird that I didn't even think to do it. Alright, so the origin point is basically where the banner's origin point connects, right? So all I gotta do is create here. No. One spawner. Alright, yeah. I create the plane, I need to create the banner as well. Actually, I don't have to do this. Banner doesn't need to be an object to be drawn. I think it'll always have a banner when it's on the world map. Probably something I'm going to change here. But let's get the first part of it working. So instead of sprite index, we want okay. Image index equals, let's just do 0 for now. That's the part that has to change. Everything else seems to be the same. It's going to have the rotation, just like the plane. If its origin's in the correct spot, it should work. It's drawing it underneath the plane itself, which is good. I think that's all fine. Everything should work. Let's test it. It should have the first banner, whatever I picked. Here it is. Hazard coming soon. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That works. It's a little weird it doesn't move. I feel like it needs like some wavy shader on it. How hard would that be to do? It's hard to get the shadow and the wave thing at the same time. But it's not impossible. I'll have to make a new shader. I'm gonna look at it real quick because it would be nice if it had like some movement. It's just kind of flat right now. Let's see, and I've got the shader, so it's technically possible. This wave one. I just need to mix the wave and the shadow shader together. But let's just do the wave one to start with. For the main part of it. I don't remember how to do a wave. It's been too long. I put the waves on the backgrounds. Oh, that's right. I put it on the camera. I ended up changing that. I don't know. It might still be on the backgrounds. It's been a long time. the wave. Yeah. Damn, do I not even use the objects that I created anymore? No, I still use it. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, instead of using 0, let's use banner. All right. Actually, I don't think I have to shader reset so much. I think if I keep... Alright, like this one's unnecessary because we don't have to reset the shader until the very end, right? Pretty sure. In fact, because it'll remove a line of code. Let that out for now. Because if I do shader set this, and then draw the sprite, and then shader set that, do the next thing, draw the banner, and then reset before doing this one. I think that'll work, as long as I reset before doing normal stuff again. I don't know, I've never gone through 2 shaders. Actually, I fucked this up. Technically, all this needs to be commented. Right, because this is just the shadow. This is just the shadow of the banner. I want the actual banner to be the animated part, so let's do here. We do have to reset here because we're drawing a normal one. Alright, now we do a shape at the end. Alright, and that should make the banner wave as long as I do this stuff where it needs to go. gonna end up doing the same thing to the shadow, but I need the shadow to have the shadow shader on it as well. Alright, that should make the banner do a wave. Test it. I don't know. This is all new territory for me. Kind of. Doesn't really look like it's moving. It is kind of moving, just not enough. Change some of these values. What happens first if I this number or an increase. Let's try and increase it first and then decrease it. See if that just changes what it looks like. Because if it's not that, then I have to do it in the shader itself. Any different right now? Go the other way. Okay, that's definitely less. All right. Next idea. Wave 2. Got to change this. I hope that doesn't affect it. I might as well test to make sure. Yeah, let's just test it. Get rid of this. It might have had an effect. Because it was doing the plain size before, not the banner size. Okay, no effect. Alright, good. Now, yeah, wave 2. We'll have like a wave 2 and a wave 3, I guess. Okay, I gotta change one of these speeds. I think this 2.5 is what I need to change. Let's just try 12.5. Okay, it's definitely moving a lot more. Okay, yeah. Let's just do more. I think the speed's fine. Oh, more tilt. Right, something broke. Oh yeah, I need a 0.0. Funny that matters. Yeah, okay, now it's animating. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. That looks great. Now I just need that shadow to do the same thing and be a different color. I don't think that's too difficult, but we'll see. So if I go Control E, this wave 3, open the shadow, wave 3, I'll combine these. Alright, are these both the same? They're both the same. V-text word, color. I know some of this can get cut out, but I never remember what safely can be removed and not. So I learned it at some point. I really should have just done it then. Anyway, so we want to add this stuff. Copy. Enter, paste. Got void main. Add this. And then this frag color just needs to be blended with what we got. So this plus vec2, that's wave 0, okay. Does this have to be changed? I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. This should make a shadow that waves. I've done this right. And I totally did it in the wrong. No, I totally just fucked my code because I didn't do it in wave 3, which is really dumb. Alright. Fuck. I gotta fix my shadow for my shadow one because I just screwed it up. Luckily, I save all my stuff. I mean, I could just go Control Z on this one, right? Yeah, that's right. It works individually. There we go. Fixed. Now this is wave 3, which got all the new stuff. Alright, I think that'll work. If this works, I'm gonna probably export this as well. Use it later. Because that could be a handy one. Here. We're gonna wave 2. Give it an error. Oh. Wave. So when I set this, I don't have to set it again. Actually, I might. I'm gonna leave that in there. Setting, and then we're drawing normal thing, and we're drawing the next one. What we'll do. It looks pretty messy, but I think it'll work. Yeah, totally. Awesome. Oh, one thing is it's actually coming off the plane. Just notice that now because it's like dipping down, right? I can fix that. I can just make it go up higher. If it just goes up like 2 or 3, you won't even, I don't know, it'll just be hidden behind. Like an easy way to fix it. What do I need to change? So when drawing the banner, I want the Y be higher, so a little bit minus. Just do 5 minus 70 and minus. See if that just kind of like hides my crime. It is drawing it on. I've done this backward. Notice that this one's alpha, not times 0.5. Alright, that's the shadow of the plane. This is the shadow of the banner. Okay, that's all good. Oh, this one, okay, this is actually the banner, so this is not supposed to. Alright. Yeah, this is backwards. The banner should be behind. Gonna have to fix. Copy that. And I don't think I have to do it. I was correct about that. Whatever you draw first is behind what you draw second. So we do wave 3, shadow, we reset, we draw banner, we draw the plane. Alright, try it again, be the correct order. I think that's fine. It's kind of weird. You can, if you look at it, it's going up into the tail section, right? But not that bad. I don't think you're going to be paying that much attention. You can kind of write that off as just being movement from the wind. Yeah, like it's going up and down or something. That'd be fine. Okay, so now all I need to do is change how banner numbers picked. God, I think my random is nearest whole number, right? It's an integer. Pretty certain. I do want to copy this. This isn't even the same wave, is it? I've got like the wrong shader script in here, but I'm wondering why. I might have done this on purpose, or it might have just been a previous one and I forgot to update it. But I'm confirm which is the right answer. I think this is just the old one and I did not update. Make this more annoying. Alright, let me update this. Yeah, I think this was the old wave I was using. I don't even remember how this one worked and why I'm not using it anymore. It's definitely the wrong one. Alright, let's grab a wave. I'm almost certain this is the exact same. Yes. Never touched it. Just this part that. That in there. That. That should be correct shader. But I got that correct shader. I can copy it. Do the new one. Copy, paste. Now I just need to change what name here. I mean, it's really just changing a couple. I'm sure I'll want to use that again. Good to just kind of information. All right, cool. Well, this is good. we did one thing. No, we did a couple things there, but I did one thing that I was trying to do. Put shadows on everything. Took like 2 hours to do that. But we're still not done. We still need to do this. The banner equals an iRandom between 0 and or however many banners we have. Nine means 8. What's wrong with it? Oh, iRandom rank. Alright, let's see if that works. I think I have the randomized script in, so it should work. Every time I hit restart, it should have a different banner. Rocks. Piece of cheese. I might change these banners later. Praise the cheese. Tower, oh, in days, tower in the sky. Kind of like, that's off the end. Does it always do that? And I just couldn't. Guess so. Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, because it's usually just white. You don't notice it. It does that. I mean, it's fine. It kind of looks like it's flapping. There's one way to kind of like break that off. So I'm not going to fuck with it because that sounds like a really hard problem to solve. Oh, that must have been my 10% chance for it to not show up. I'm going to reverse that number. Yeah. Big Bad Pizzas in 1999. I am thinking about releasing the game at 19. I've been raising my price a bit. That's cool. I like it. I think it looks good. Oh yeah, I never looked at the shadow on this alien. Let's check it out real quick when he comes up. Can't really see it. Put the other way. I mean, it doesn't look bad because he's like sitting on top of the ship. Can't really do the shadow much anyway. Power exchange. I like the ones that are like ads. I should just like get rid of the pop culture ones. Yeah, that looks good. Ah! Fart. It's all good. Alright, so that's one. One down. I wonder if I should start like checking these off or what? I guess I just keep going through it. Alright, now we got a couple like finale stuff to do. Let's do that for this meteor landing. Shouldn't be too difficult. So I need the meteor spawner. That. The window's closed. Alright, so it creates the UG ship. Okay, we need to change. But real quick, I think I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Be right back. So we were looking for a BG ship. There. I don't think anything else will change. Break the anchor here, but I removed the anchor. Did I remove the anchor just... I don't even remember. Because I'm creating the anchor here, and I was putting the ship in, right? Yeah, I mean, I was adding BG ship right here, so I was adding it. I get rid of the anchor. I was getting rid of it, wasn't I? I thought I removed that, but maybe it was still in the game. Oh, I definitely removed it. Alright, where's that at? It might be part of the camera. That camera. I know, I can use, I don't remember how to do it. It's Control Shift F. Yep. Search for Object Anchor. Alright. So it's an O chain. Oh, there we go. It's in Final Alien. Replay. Final Alien. Create line 20. If instance exists, chain. Destroy chain. Destroy anchor. Alright, we don't need that. That. Not anywhere else, right? Oh, it's in Magog, but that's fine. Okay, so we get rid of it there. All we gotta do is, because this damaged one is the one where it doesn't create, get rid of it. I'm pretty sure the anchor makes the chain. Probably confirm that. I create chain. Okay, cool. So if I don't create the anchor, it won't create the chain. So I'm not creating the anchor now when I place the damage ship. Everything else should be good here. I think the clipping will work just like I had before in the wavy pattern. So all I gotta do is the right step. Okay. So if we go to the final stage, we should see the damage shipped. Animating correctly, and there shouldn't be an anchor. Everything should be good. Go check it out. Creating the whole texture page again. I wonder if it's doing that because I had it like not save texture pages. I think I should have it save like at least one texture page. It used to before. It would save so many texture pages it would like because it saves it directly to the main computer, and I have a solid state drive. It'd end up like filling up my computer and causing it to have no memory. So I had to turn that off, but I think I should have made it to where it at least creates one saved texture group so I don't have to reload every time I create a new object, the new sprite. This seems kind of dumb. When I do Gazard, it takes so long to make textures. It's ridiculous. Usually it only happens when you like redo the sprites, because it makes sense. It's got to do new textures if you're redoing sprites, but I don't know why it's doing new texture pages when I haven't changed any sprites. But it's definitely doing it because it's taking forever. There's no way I can work on Gazard if it does like a full load every time. I don't remember how bad it got, but I think Gazard got up to like, it felt like 8 minutes or 9 minutes every time I would edit like a sprite. It was pretty nuts. I've only got like half the sprites in the game. That's gonna end up being like 20 to 30 minutes every time I start the game up. Alright, let's go check this. I had to like avoid the alien. There we go. Okay, I saw one thing that was a problem, and that we have to go much further down. Because usually like the bottom of the ship is here, but because the bottom of the ship is actually lower, the submarine pops out early. So now I need to drop down. But everything else is working just fine. Alright, well, fix that. How would I fix that though? Because that's in like the player's script. Alright, the player has the actual entrance. Alright, so I wouldn't have to change him like actually diving out the back of it though. But I would need to change this. So usually I ramp up the speed until it reaches a certain speed and then it stops and turns off basically. Same thing happened with this one. I just need to change how high it's bringing its speed up on the final state. That's the way to do that, is just say 50 speed. Because I gotta check for two things. I want to see if the vertical speed is above like 10. And we're on the final stage. How that was. Alright, so if v-speed is greater than 10, and room equals meteor landing, okay, no, I say if room equals meteor landing, and do right, so we say if room equals the meteor landing, and if v-speed is less than 10, go ahead and exit. Otherwise, go ahead and play. So basically, if v-speed's greater than 5.6, and room does not equal meteor landing, it's just going to play like it normally does. But if it is the meteor landing, and we're still below 10, I'm going to exit, not do anything. Which shouldn't break anything if I exit it. Because there's a break right here. So I think this will work. Just adding this little line of code. For the sub. I just don't know if the 10 will be enough. Check that here in a second. Alright, that's that. It's too far. Alright, so 5.6 is way up there and 10 is way down here. Quite the shift. I need something like, God, would just 6 be enough? Why 6? Probably gonna be like 7. We might as well just go up by 1 until it looks good. I mean, 5.6 is a pretty specific number. I must have played with it a lot to get that number right. If I went with something like that. Really just turn the alien off because he's in the way. I wonder if I can get to it before he activates. Oh, that's close. 6.5 will probably be right, but let's press 7. Seven's too far, we'll bring it back a little bit. That's not perfect. I'd do like minus 0.2 maybe. Kind of tighten it up a bit. I don't even know if the suit will be right, but it should probably be fairly similar. I'll just keep it at the same. Waterworld soundtrack is awesome. It makes me want to play the game, but I know it sucks. I don't know, I should say that, but I've heard it sucks. And when I saw the review, it looked pretty bad. But the music's just awesome. One of them crummy looking ones like this Star Trek, not Star Trek, Star Wars games. Plus, I could actually go a little bit more, I think. A little more. Is the 6.5 actually going to be right? Alright, let's try 6. Probably too much. I just want to get this to look. I want it to go just below the ship and then. So it doesn't like press the wrong button. So it doesn't take too long, but I don't know. This is kind of being nitpicky. Probably fine. That was close, yeah. Another 0.1 would be it. Basically, I just added 1 to my original. I'm nitpicky, aren't I? I'm pretty nitpicky. About a lot of stuff. I admit it. I don't know, I just trust my gut. And so far, my gut usually steers me pretty well. So, that was not good enough. Alright, so 6.8 was too much. Gotta be 6.7 then. We're just back to 6.8. Do all this and then I gotta see what happens with this. The suit's gonna be even harder to test. I should just open up the initialize, turn off the alien, test the suit by itself. I gotta do more tests in the final stage anyway. Like a good idea to remove him. Plus he's causing all this lag. Close, I think that was right. I'll see it again. A little sudden. I think it's the little bit of moment that it actually takes to come to a stop that I'm not accounting for. The 6.8 was actually probably perfect, and it's going to like go a little further before it comes to a complete stop because it's got so much speed going, and you know, you gotta wait for like the drag to slow it back down. So I'm not really counting for that when I set the depth back to 0. I think this was right. Alright, so let's just initialize. What I need to do is turn being off, doing trigger is false. I could just go to the meteor landing. Forgot that I had that. Let's do that. Way better. Nope. Now that I'm paying attention to it and I can check it real quick, let me go back to 7 after all this. You won't be able to see this because I don't want to full screen the game every time. I'll test it real fast. Yeah, oh, 7. We're back to 7. I had it right the first time. Wasn't paying close enough attention to it. Yeah, that's perfect. Comes out right at the right time. Alright, cool. Let's test the suit. I'm gonna do that. I just set this upgrade back to 2. Sure that that's the right one for it as well. Be about the same. Computer is jugging right now. Definitely right. I don't know why nighttime all of it. I guess it was nighttime in this first one. You just can't see it. The suit, it's like really obvious. This might be the first time I've actually seen the suit come down. And the flashlight on the suit, what I'm seeing here, yeah, I'll just yeah, you don't notice it for the other ones because the main scuba diver jumps off the back and the submarine has like a big circle, but the flashlight on the suit, you can actually see it in front of the ship, which is an issue, and I can't really fix that. I'll have to have the light like turn off, but at least it's working. Maybe I just don't even fuck with that. I don't know what the hell I would do about that, because I can't put the light behind the ship. Like, even if I did it in the beginning, it would have to pop in front at this point. I could also just make the suit in front of this shit, now that I think about it, right from the start. Like, usually I would have it drop from behind when I normally do stages, but it's an issue here. I could also just have the light not be on during the entrance. I think I'll do that. That makes more sense. I think I can do that pretty. Where is the light render? Right, so the light source player. Right, so if O player state does not equal dead, and O player state not equal, I think it's entrance. I'll have to double check that. Right, entrance, yeah. So if it's entrance, the light won't be on. And that should just fix them on. The light should just cut on once the entrance stops. That'll fix all the problems. And it might look cool that the light just like comes on once. Oh yeah, that's actually kind of neat. Alright, look at this. So it's just not turned on until he gets there. And then if I do the other ones, probably look fine. Yeah, okay, so this is the scuba suit. So he still comes off the back of it. Which actually doesn't make any sense if we think about the cutscene. The cutscene is already in the water. So maybe I need to do this entrance different too. I wonder how hard that would be. That's kind of like some semantics, but if it's less than 2, alright, so I'm just gonna set up a thing. If it's meteor landing, we're doing a different action, which we're basically just doing this suit. We don't need this part. We know that that is true. So we want to say if v speed less than, which will probably be too much. Let it be swim equals 0. Need to set this stuff as well. I mean, the image angle shouldn't change. I don't know what we actually start our image angle at. Starts at 0? Looks like it starts at 0. I'd hazard a guess and say that this is unnecessary. But we do have to turn the speed back on. Alright, that's that. At all? Not. Oh, I know, because the creation doesn't set up the right stuff. Right, this stuff, v-speed equals 0. I need to set v-speed equal to 0 at the beginning of it. Also, it needs to start at the right spot. Okay. I say if room equals level upgrade is less than 2. Throw your snorkel, otherwise you're scuba. If room is meteor landing, then you're setting these values. As you set these values. Oil rig, this point, otherwise we're at this point. That should work. That image index equals 0. Why did I set image index equals 0 here? That's completely useless. Why? Why did I do that? I had to have done that for a reason, right? I believe in myself. So, why? There's no reason for that because image index already equals 0. My creation is... I don't know what the fuck I did this for. Alright, let's cut it out and see if anything breaks. I have no idea. It makes no sense. Why did I do that? Oh, I don't know if something's wrong with stuff. Should be fine. Still not doing what it's supposed to do. It should be the exact same settings as the boot. Okay, well for starters, the correct. Oh yeah, change it there. Oh yeah, that won't be a thing. So this. This number's different. 96. Okay, image speed equals 1. Or 96. Alright, so something's wrong with the step event. If room equals meteor landing, upgrade is less than 2. The speed up goes up. And honestly, this is not going to happen in the meteor lane. Oh, I see. I want to say greater than. Yeah, it's just saying if it was less than 7, exit. I want to say if it's greater than 7, activate. Alright, that was why it was broke. But I did cut a couple extra that were unnecessary. Alright. That. Okay. Didn't move down. B plus equals 0.15. Hold on, test the other upgrades real quick. sure not something else. Fine. Fine. Alright, so what's the problem? Oh, I see. This actually made this. I just don't care about the. A lot of work to make that happen, but I guess it works. Comes down instead of jumping off the back, which it makes more sense thematically. Works fine. Light cut on. Alright, well, that fixed all that. Now back to 3. All fine. Okay, that's done. Yeah, I was gonna look at the lightning, but I think the lightning's already done. Like, there's nothing to change there. If I fight the boss, it should be totally working. I don't remember it well enough to actually say that for 100%, so try and fight the boss and see what the new lightning looks like. The only thing that changed is the intro now lasts a bit longer, but the code should still work this. Alright, the boss, the new lightning, which it looks alright. So his first stage was just going back and forth. Alright, and if I can knock him out, he'll just leave, right? If he just leaves the direction he was going. Not yet. Still in. That's right, he'll swim right back to the middle, that's what he... So when I knock him out, he'll just turn around and there we go. Go and do his lightning thing. And get to see it animated first. It happened pretty quick. Oh, golly. That was fine. Now he's leaving the screen. You can get a lot of shots on him here. I gave him enough health to where basically you can keep shooting at him as much as you want. And the phases still last a pretty long time. Now he's in the background and the mini bosses show up. I was thinking about putting these mini bosses actually in the game. Like as their own little stages. I might do that. That way there's like some context for it. And you've already fought them all, and basically the final boss is just fighting all the bosses. I kind of like that idea. I might do that. I don't think it. He's dead. Okay. Off screen. So he's coming back on screen. Now he'll have his new movement. Oh, this is the just speaking pretty easy because he's slow. As you damage him, he'll slow down less. So, this fight's supposed to get progressively. We got a lot of health. Okay, it grows a lot slower. Gives you enough time to like comprehend that it's coming. Get out of the way. Yeah, now he's not slowing down as much. Great. Section. Ray, an octopus is coming. Careful that octopus. Yeah, I think it might be kind of cool to have these guys as like their own little mini bosses. Maybe that's where you get the research materials from, is gonna fight the mini bosses instead of it just dropping randomly from an enemy. I kind of like that idea. We'll see. And there'll be like some extra challenge because you're fighting two at once instead of usually you just fight the one. Now he starts charging. He's also moving faster. He gets slowed down less. He's got a lot of extra health because I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to make it to where the plane, this is going to be the next thing I do. Make it to where the plane is actually like dropping bombs on him and assisting you. So you'll get like a little bit of extra damage just periodically. And the little torpedoes dropping in. So that the other characters actually like helping you out a bit. Boxes. Based on like a line, I bleed into it a little bit. Anglerfish. Oh yeah, this guy's got the sine wave. I don't remember the other one. What's the other one? It's getting crazy. Is this the shark one? What's the other guy? Killed that one. Oh, it's a crab. I forgot. There it is. Yeah, the crab's kind of dumb. Expert. This is where he starts firing projectiles and charging. Oh, close. Shooting our way. Yeah, I feel a lot better adding the plane actually assisting in the fight, just because it does take a lot of hits, and just the occasional peppering will help out a lot. Oh, this is the one where the eel sneaks up on you. It gives you a little warning though, and it gets faster. And the cool thing about using these as mini bosses, I've already done the work, right? I might have to adjust them a bit so that they work on a single stage. Oh, fuck. Killed it, dang it. But, yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty easy to just make, like, little bosses that appear. Oh, God, shark. Ah, he's so fast. He'll go. Ah! The eel's great. I love it. It's just like, I don't know. There's something fun about the eel jumping up and attacking you. Losing that upgrade sucks. I like that, like, if you keep shooting the eel too much, you're gonna end up, like, boxing yourself in, too. for the shark. Because it like cuts off a path. Go a lot higher. Come at me, bro. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's going way faster now. Or he gets stunned last. There we go. Cool, last phase. This is when the aliens start shooting lots of projectiles. Projectiles every time you're dead.
Time for a change.
And just more projectiles in general. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Some epic boss music, though Shadow of the Colossus fits pretty well. More epic than that. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I think after experiencing it again, I think it is the right move to make. Oh, that was close. Oh, I got hit. I might lose. Oh, it's such a long fight. It actually gets really intense at the end. Just because you don't want to like die and have to start over again. It'll be even harder because you'll lose all your meteorite fragments. You'll have to like do your upgrades again. But once I like unlock the mini games, you should be able to get your meteorites through mini games pretty quickly. I think it'd be better if I spam button. I'm just getting more shots off that way. Missed all my shots, that's not good. Ah! I created you! You can't defeat me! I'm your father! I'm actually really enjoying this. That's one of the cool things about game dev is if you take a break from it and revisit it later, you just kind of like, you get that fresh player experience sort of. Like it's not completely fresh, but it's still like, it's something. There's a lot about this fight that I'm just not completely, like I don't remember it as much as when I was making it. So it actually feels really fun. Fuck. Oh, he's got so much health. I feel like I need to give him battle damage or something though. That's the one thing this fight is missing is you don't really feel your progress. Other than it becoming harder and harder. I died at the end. Ah, that's a shame. Holy cow. That's a long fight. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's the last fight. That was intense. I like that. What was I even doing? I was testing the lightning. Lightning worked fine, so I don't have to do anything with the lightning. Okay, cool. Let's get the plane in it then. But it's 4:30. I'm gonna stop here then. Hey, that was fun. I was happy with that little play test. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get the plane into the final stage. I gotta remember before I start the stream tomorrow. And yes, I will stream tomorrow. I definitely should stream tomorrow. Need to make up for time. So I'm locking that one down then. Anyway, I need to make sure I get the lights for the ship figured out. Yeah, it should be fine as long as I figure out where the origin point is. I honestly don't know. I might just have to tinker with it to get the lights to appear where they're supposed to go. I'm not even sure if I'm going to end up using the light. It's going to be a lot of work for something I might not even use. But yeah, gotta get that plane working in the final stage, get the lights working, and then we're doing UI stuff. Save that, and that's it. Got nothing else to say. Later.